Hey Californians, Tim Nelson running for governor as a Republican who's also asking for you to vote for the Democrat Esther Varet here in the 40th District so that we can have accountability restored. There's a story behind why a Republican candidate for governor is endorsing a Democratic member for Congress. And that is that when Minneapolis happened, I approached 4 representatives in Congress, Republicans, asking them to go with me to tell Trump that he does not have a Democratic problem. He has an American problem. He has a Republican problem. After killings and assaults on our streets, and there were 6 continuing resolutions that needed to be signed in order to fund the government. I failed to get 1 out of the 4. And young Kim was one of those 4 whom I approached who failed to stand up. All I needed was 1 Republican representative in Congress. And we could have put an end to DHS killings, assaults, terrorizing our states and our cities. So in this district, the 40th District of California, I am asking for you to vote for the Democrat Esther Varet for Congress and vote for me, a Republican anti-Trump candidate who's demanding accountability from his own party. Stand with me, Californians, together for accountability. Let's not have wedge issues that force us just to be locked into separate parties. Let's think broader so that we can come up with solutions like taking away Trump's power now. All we need are a few Republicans in Congress currently to stand up, follow my lead, and have a spine to tell Trump accountability is the issue. And you may not steal $1.8 billion into a fund for your cronies. Tell him that he's crossed red lines left and right with assaults and killings, that he even kept DHS closed. I offered since January 27th for him to appoint me as DHS secretary. And rather than have a Republican who would ensure the Constitution is obeyed, he chose the shutdown and all of that mess at our airports, all because he wants a secret police. So yeah, Tim Nelson running for governor of California as a Republican to take away Trump's power, to take away his party. And I only need a few current representatives in Congress to stand up to Trump. And young Kim and Ken Calvert are not the Republicans with a spine that we need. And I say that sadly because I only approached young Kim because she had championed one of my initiatives of getting a special envoy for Uyghurs to be appointed. I talked to Secretary Rubio about that when he was a senator and pressed for it for years. But if she can't stand up against blatant heists like $1.8 billion into Trump's cronies' pockets, or the $1.5 billion in his peace board farce, and the $1 billion per country foreign emoluments, making him chairman for life, even the money going from Venezuela oil to offshore accounts, who's controlling those? How is this happening? How is any of this stuff happening? It's because we don't have accountability. So vote for me, governor of California, Tim Nelson, anti-Trump Republican. It's funny because Trump actually would prefer a Democrat governor of California to an anti-Trump Republican. That's the real threat to him. And so he has done his best to try to prevent me from getting into these elections. Anyhow, vote for me and vote for Esther Varet for member of Congress in the 40th District.